Hello, this is Patrick. Welcome to Chart Built Wealth, Profitable Investing with Technical Analysis. I wanted to give you a new buy recommendation tonight. This will make number nine of the current buys. It would be 10, but we went to a hold on Chevron recently. So the buy ratings, real quick, is GameStop, symbol GME, KWEB, KWEB. It's the Chinese internet stocks that's down, like all technology stocks, even here in the US. India, INDA, um, and healthcare, the ETF FXH is the symbol. The rest are commodity based, and got bullish on commodities a couple of years ago. I've been transitioning since say October of 2025 from metals into energy, still having metals, but transitioning to energy. The iShares Commodity Index, GSG, that's 70% energy. It's a broad-based index, but 70% energy. Antero Resources, symbol AR, initiated with that on Thursday. Brazil, the Brazil ETF, EWZ, a natural resource company, uh, has some energy, but also a lot of um, rare earth minerals and things. um, Saudi Arabia, KSA, which is down from the initiation, but had a nice day today. And the initiation today is on MB Resources. This is a name familiar to people that have followed me beginning of last summer. Purchased this a couple times and it did very well for us. It's been consolidating. It had a decline, now been consolidating, and I think it's a good time to get back in. Part of that rare earth minerals thing that I think is going to come back into focus as the world is, you know, uh, everybody's hoarding different natural resources that they're going to need. And I would think rare earth minerals, which those stocks have been kind of under the radar here over the last several months, will come back into vogue. So let's get into it. This is a long-term chart of MP Resources. MP Resources, just a little bit on it. It's the only sizable natural rare earth minerals company in the U.S. It's based in California. It's not, not the largest, but it's the largest we have. And as you know, we have a shortage of rare earth minerals. China kind of has a lock on that market, owning things in Chile and South America and all over the place. Um, so MP Resources, it went public back in 2020, and we can see that this is a monthly chart. Each bar represents a month of price action, and you can see the Elliott wave theory when I look at long-term kind of things and short-term, but it's one of the tools that I like to use, and they're really the wave counts are very crystal clear on this stock for some reason. So we have a five-wave advance, one, two, big third wave. Third waves are usually the most powerful, the most profitable, four and five. That completed wave one. Five waves within wave one. Corrections go in three waves, and we got A, B, C. And that's the bottom of wave two. It's a counter trend wave. Now we're in the third wave. What do we know about third waves? They're the biggest, the most powerful, the most profitable. So we had one, two, look at this big third wave. And now we've had a fourth wave, and I believe we've started the fifth wave of the third wave. I know that's a lot to think about, but we have a diverse group of listeners, somewhat more detailed, some don't. So I believe we're entering the fifth wave of a third wave. This is the sweet spot, a third wave of a third wave, but this is also very nice. So, um, had a big decline and now it's kind of been basing here for a little bit. What I like about this longer term chart is that the third wave did not have a negative divergence. If we had a high here and then the high here and we had lower highs, that would signal negative divergence, and I'd be a little bit worried. But this usually promises a new higher high, promises. Of course, there's nothing uh, that can be promised in the markets, but I'm looking for another high here to finish the third wave. So let's take a look at this part. And here we are, one, two. Here's the big third wave. Here's the fourth wave correction. And now we're going into the fifth wave. And you'll notice, so, in the first wave, we had five small waves. We had a three-wave correction. For instance, on this third of the third, one, two, three, four, five. So in the fifth wave, we have one, two. So what are we doing? We're going into the third wave of the fifth wave. This should be the most powerful. And so we want to get in front of it. So I wanted to make this initiation tonight. I want to point out one more. It should go to new highs, but I want to point out one possibility here is that this fourth wave is not complete, that we could be forming a triangle, a consolidation. And so we'd have A, B, C, D, and then we go. But we'll have to wait. We don't know that yet. We'll have to see. I'll be cognizant of that. And if, we get up to 80, 90 and we start to stall, then, I might go to a neutral and then try to be cute and buy it on a pullback. So here's some of the buys that I've done on this. I bought here, I sold here, I bought here, I sold here. I could give you those percentages, but it's really meaningless. We're on to the next play. And so here's our new buy recommendation here, and we'll see what we can do. Let's take a look at this. And here's the fifth wave, the first wave, five-wave advance. And here's our three-wave decline. And now we started this third wave. And I'm going to put my stop really close here. I don't want to get, there's a lot of market risk out there and other things. So I'm not going to give this a lot of room. I'm going 57.5. If it closes below that, this is a daily chart. Each one of these candles represents a day of price action. Then I'm out and I'll take, I don't know, I think it was like a 6-7% loss, which is, something I don't want to do. But I think the reward to risk is really favorable. Thank you for watching Chart Built Wealth, profitable investing with technical analysis. Please like and subscribe. Tell your friends, neighbors, family. Have a great day tomorrow. Adios.